Well, at least patch 3.13 did give us one nice thing, and that was of course the brand new ship from Crusader Industries, the Hercules Starlifter. Not only that, it didn't come alone either, it came in a pair. That would be the Hercules Starlifter C2 and its military counterpart, the M2. Unfortunately, the third and my favourite version, the A2, couldn't make it in this patch, and there are obvious reasons for that. But what all of these ships have in common, even the A2, is a set of fantastic size 3 components, as well as 2 size 5 hardpoints for the pilot to control. Not only that, but the cheapest, and of course the standard variant, the C2, comes with a staggering 696 SU of cargo. If you didn't know, that's the largest amount of any vehicle we can fly right now. Even larger than the Caterpillar. But it's not just carrying cargo that the ship excels at. It also has great agility, speed, and fantastic hull HP. Really, it just reminds me of a certain something. That's right, the Hercules Starlifter. It seems the Crusader Industries have really mastered this new hull ship concept. With great utilitarianism, mixed with offensive and defensive capabilities, as well as sticking to their sleek and slim design, it pretty much has the full package. So, how much is this new perfect ship going to cost you? Well, I can only speculate for now, so I'm going to say 18 million Alpha UEC, as that matches up with the $700 price tag and is in line with the carrot. But what do you get for all that money? Well, you get a ginormous spacious cockpit with 3 seats in total. You also get a hidden compartment between the co-pilot and pilot seat where you could store whatever you want, I imagine. The doors are very similar to that of the Hercules Starlifter, round and foreboding, but this time with an extra feature. That's right, the keypads are back, and now with an extra feature, sensor control, which means you could even leave them open forever if you wanted. Through the cockpit door is, of course, our escape pods, 8 of them in total, so plenty for your entire crew. And just after that, we have our large component access. Now, this isn't everything, but these are, of course, the things you might be accessing more often, power supply and shield. Now, because I have an A2 in my hangar, the ship I have been given is the military variant, the M2. Both the M2 and the C2 share this crew quarters section with a toilet, but instead of a room to maybe cook or eat, what we have in this ship is an auxiliary crew section. A bit like a dropship, Valkyrie or Prowler if you will, with enough space for up to 6 extra combatants, all with their own weapons and armor, all held off in the armory off to the side. That is the upper deck finished. Now, on the left-hand side of the middle upper deck, you will find the central elevator. This will take you all the way through the ship and out of it if you like. Next to that, you'll find this. It's an airlock ladder. But a ladder with an airlock isn't the only party trick this ship has. It also has lights. That's right, brand new light switches that allow us to change things from lights off to lights on, and somewhere in the middle. Now, it's going down either the ladder or the elevator, which will take us to this ship's main attraction. And that is, of course, the absolutely massive, ginormous cargo bay. And I do truly mean ginormous. This thing's huge. Big enough to fit up to 4 tanks if you squeeze them tightly enough. Or, like I said, 696 SCU of cargo. The cargo bay on either of the C2s truly are amazing. But of course, if you want that extra bit of cargo room, you do need to go for the C2 specifically, as the M2 is limited slightly to 500. So now that I've told you all you really need to know about the basics behind both the M2 and the C2, let me tell you a little reason why I think any reasonable buyer who doesn't care specifically about cargo space should definitely go for the M2 for the moment. Not only does it have an extra gun turret underneath the nose, giving you 2 size 4s of extra gun power, that of course is an extra talon attached to your nose, it fits the same amount of tanks. Because both ships, the M2 and the C2, share the exact same hull, I mean honestly, and I mean this quite literally, they share the exact same hull, the same volume, the same exact everything. The cargo grid is just the only thing that changed, which means in the future, when maybe you're stacking cargo manually, you could even meet the C2's potential, making this the only viable choice right now for multi-crew gameplay in my opinion. It also is a great weapons platform. You put a tonk inside here, a review of that coming soon, and this becomes one of the most powerful weapons platforms in the game, surpassing that of the Hammerhead, maybe even an 890 with the same sort of setup. This thing is just so well made. It has everything you'd want, from great defense, great offense, great health, great components, great carrying capacity, great agility, speed. And honestly, I don't know what could possibly be bad about this ship. Maybe that'll change with patch 3.14 and, you know, the changes with capacitors, because it's got such a great layout on the inside, such fantastic strength. I really don't see how this ship is going to come off of its pedestal anytime soon. That's why it's the only ship I feel safe enough using live on Twitch whenever I do one of my Tonk Royales, or just generally prat about. Really, it is one of the best ships ever, and the only thing better than a C2 or an M2 is probably going to be the Hercules A2, and that's why that's the ship I purchased. I just can't wait to drop nukes or carpet bomb entire planets. It's a really good way to stay safe, if you ask me. Now, if the hull, the actual metal of the ship, wasn't so fantastic, maybe I wouldn't care. But quite frankly, Crusader Industries have given us a no compromises platform here. It is a do anything, go anywhere, carry whatever you want, do whatever you need ship. The chances are that if you don't like this ship, the problem probably lies with you. Because as far as I can see it, this is the best ship to have ever entered the game of Star Citizen, and not buying one somehow would just be doing yourself a disservice. Just like not using my referral code to get yourself 5,000 extra Alpha UEC when you sign up, would also be doing yourself a disservice. And if you want to make sure you don't miss out on what the next great ship is, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell, and leave me a comment down below. Do you have either the C2 or the M2? If not, why not? And until next time, I'll see you then.